Hi guys, Movie Dive here. Today we are going to take a look at the recently released film Troll. The story begins when the death of several protesters occurs in the mountains of Dovre. The Norwegian government seeks the help of a paleontologist, Nora Tidemann, who teams up with the Prime Minister's advisor Andreas, and Norwegian military soldier Kris. The three seek assistance from Nora's folklore expert father, Tobias, who in the past lost his job for his belief in the existence of mythical creatures such as trolls. The group determines that a troll is responsible for the death of the protesters, and that they must stop both the creature wreaking more havoc and their government exacerbating the situation. The Prime Minister arranges a military operation led by Kris. Conventional weapons only annoy the troll. Tobias tries communicating with the troll but is killed. Nora's idea of attacking the monster with church bells fails spectacularly, causing even more carnage. International news outlets have picked up the story and broadcast it globally. As the troll heads to Norway's capital Oslo, the Prime Minister orders a complete evacuation of the city. Nora loses her seat at the table and Andreas resigns his position after learning the government's plan to destroy the troll with a nuclear bomb on Oslo. Nora makes a last attempt to find out the truth about the creature. Tobias' notes lead them to the royal castle, where they meet Chief of Court Rikard Sinding, who reveals the truth about trolls in Norway. Tobias had been right all along, these mythical creatures did use to walk the land. When Nora's father got too close to the truth, Sinding had him committed to a mental health hospital. The royal palace was built on top of the Troll King's palace after the Christians massacred his troll family and left him for dead inside a cavern in the Dovre mountains. The creature is heading for Oslo in an attempt to return home. Discovering that trolls are sensitive to sunlight, Nora and Kris plan to expose the troll to UV light from a number of tanning beds. While Kris calls on fellow soldiers to make the troll trap, Andreas asks his friend Sigrid at the secret government facility to delay the bombing of Oslo. Sigrid hacks into the military system to halt the nuclear strike. Nora and Andreas place the skull of one of the troll's babies in the back of the Queen's truck and lure him to the UV light trap. Nora has a last-minute change of heart, turns off the lights, and tries to save the creature's life. However, the sun then rises into a clear sky and kills the troll. While everyone else rejoices, Andreas and Nora wonder if more trolls are still alive deep inside Norway's mountains. In the aftermath, another troll rises from the rubble inside the Dovre mountain cave. Troll is a great film released at the worst time of year. This is a sizzling summer blockbuster through and through, and plays out, in its simplest form, as a kaiju movie. There are elements of King Kong, Godzilla and Independence Day all blended together to create a simple, fun, action-packed flick. Trolls are deeply embedded into Norwegian folklore and this Netflix original movie exploits that for everything it can. The story itself is pretty straightforward, although when the creature is shown around the midway point, most of the drama and mystery dissipates, replaced instead with a good old-fashioned action flick. The characters are all likable but not particularly deep. Andreas has a simple but satisfying arc, Nora and Tobias are the glue that hold this together, while Captain Kris injects the movie with some military man characters. The problem with Troll comes from its questionable logic and its recycled plot. There are scenes in this that have been ripped right from other monster movies. This is the sort of movie that if you even stop to think about for a second, the logic falls apart and you're going to have a bad time. No foreign governments getting involved is a big point of contention, while even more damning, the movie doesn't really give Kris a compelling ending either. Troll doesn't warrant repeat viewings, of course. It's not that kind of film but it deserves to be appreciated for its craft, and even if it makes you feel old it still has a nostalgic tone. If you like these sorts of videos, do like and subscribe for more. See you again in the next one.